As we look 100 years into the future, it becomes clear that humanity's destiny will not be shaped by technology alone. Technology is powerful, yes, but how we choose to use it, socially, politically, ethically, may ultimately matter far more. Because every major advance brings both opportunity and risk, and the coming century will likely present some of the most complex challenges humanity has ever faced. Climate change remains one of the most significant. Over the next 100 years, adaptation will be essential. Rising temperatures, shifting rainfall patterns, and sea level changes will require innovative infrastructure, new agricultural techniques, and global cooperation. Fortunately, technological progress is already offering solutions. Renewable energy sources continue to expand. Solar, wind, geothermal, and advanced storage systems are becoming increasingly efficient. Future cities may operate largely on sustainable energy, reducing environmental impact while supporting growing populations. Agriculture may also transform dramatically. Precision farming, genetically resilient crops, vertical agriculture, and water recycling technologies could allow food production even in challenging climates. Desert regions might become agriculturally productive. Urban environments could produce a significant portion of their own food. But technology alone cannot solve environmental problems. Behavioral change, policy decisions, and international collaboration will remain crucial. Environmental stability is as much a social issue as it is a scientific one. Another major factor shaping the future will be artificial intelligence governance. As AI systems become more capable, questions of control, transparency, and accountability become increasingly important. How much decision-making should machines handle? How do we ensure fairness and prevent bias? How do we protect privacy while benefiting from data-driven innovation? These are not distant questions. They are already emerging today. The next century will require thoughtful frameworks balancing innovation with responsibility. Human society itself may undergo profound transformation. Work, for example, may no longer be defined primarily by survival needs. Automation could handle many essential functions, allowing humans to focus more on creativity, exploration, caregiving, education, and research. This shift could redefine how people find purpose and identity. Economic models may evolve. Concepts like universal basic income, lifelong education, and flexible career paths could become increasingly relevant. But transitions of this scale are rarely smooth. Managing inequality, access to technology, and social cohesion will be essential challenges. Another area of uncertainty involves global cooperation. Humanity has historically oscillated between collaboration and conflict. Scientific progress tends to accelerate during periods of cooperation, while conflict often slows development and causes widespread suffering. The future may depend heavily on our ability to collaborate globally, especially when addressing planetary-scale challenges such as climate change, pandemic preparedness, space governance, and resource distribution. And then there are existential risks. Asteroid impacts, advanced biotechnology misuse, cyber vulnerabilities, or unintended consequences of powerful technologies are all subjects of active scientific study. Preparing for low-probability but high-impact events may become a central focus of future policy and research. Encouragingly, humanity has already demonstrated resilience. We have eradicated diseases, built global communication networks, mapped the human genome, and explored distant worlds. Each achievement required cooperation, curiosity, and persistence. Those qualities remain part of human nature. And perhaps that is the most important insight when considering the future. Despite rapid technological change, some human characteristics appear remarkably consistent: curiosity, creativity, empathy, and the desire to understand our place in the universe. These traits have driven exploration, innovation, and cultural development throughout history. They will likely continue doing so. The future of humanity is not predetermined by technology, environment, or fate. It is shaped by choices. Choices made by governments, communities, scientists, educators, and individuals. Every generation inherits challenges and opportunities from the previous one. The next century will be no different. But it may be unique in scale. Never before has humanity possessed tools powerful enough to reshape biology, climate, planetary infrastructure, and even its own evolution. Handled wisely, these tools could lead to a future of unprecedented stability, knowledge, and exploration. Handled poorly, they could amplify risk. That balance will define the century ahead. And perhaps the most reassuring fact is this: the future is not something that suddenly arrives. It is built gradually, day by day, decision by decision. Every innovation, every discovery, every act of cooperation contributes to it. So when we imagine humanity 100 years from now, we are not just predicting, we are participating. The cities, technologies, societies, and possibilities of 2126 are already beginning to take shape today. And the story of humanity's future is still being written by all of us.